Okay, dear student, let's see what is there in this question. A force acts on a cube of mass m that accelerates upwards. Okay, so it is already given here that it is already accelerating. So if acceleration is not zero, it means F net will not be zero. So F net will be there. There will be some force will be acting upwards because body is going upwards, and that even it is accelerating along a vertical frictionless surface. The magnitude of the force is F, and it acts at theta to the vertical. So this is theta angle to the vertical which is acting here. So in these kind of cases, what we do is, number one, we have to create the components of the forces. So vector is not in your syllabus. So some schools are teaching vectors and some schools are skipping it. So let me tell you a bit of it. So what happens is, like, let's say there is this vector. So there are different physical quantities which are vector, like force is a vector, velocity, displacement, acceleration, momentum. These all are vector quantities, but energy is scalar quantity, work is a scalar quantity, mass is a scalar quantity. So these kind of like quantities, they are separated into two different lists. So every vector quantity is shown with an arrow on the head, but because they are not in your syllabus, so they might not be using the same in your IB questions and all. So the force, you have to remember, it is a vector. So we can divide it into this, like this is a triangle. So we just draw this triangle here like this. This is theta. So this component is written as F cos theta. The component which is adjacent to the angle is cosine, and the component which is perpendicular and in front of you, that is called sine theta. So F sine theta is in front of you and F cos theta is on the floor, like that. So you have to find like what is happening here. Like this is the force here. So first of all, I draw two components which are perpendicular to each other. So one will be here, another can be taken here. So this force component is along theta. So this will be written as F cos theta, and this can be written as F sine theta. It's a very simple thing. Like this is the perpendicular and this is the hypotenuse. So sine theta will be equal to perpendicular divided by hypotenuse, and you can literally find the value of the perpendicular because hypotenuse is given as F. So perpendicular becomes F sine theta. This is how we derive the component equation, by the way. So everything is given to you now. There should be no doubt about this. So this is F sine theta. So you are pushing the body into the wall with a force which is F sine theta. So what is this force doing? This force is creating a reaction from the wall. So this reaction that you are getting is technically equal to F sine theta. R is equal to F sine theta. Friction is not acting here. It is given frictionless. So it doesn't matter whether you are having the reaction or not. If friction was given there, we would be incorporating this and we will find friction also which is acting on it. So the friction Fs max would have been Fs into R, but now it is not there, so we are least concerned about it. So horizontal forces are literally not doing anything. Only vertical forces will be accounted. So F cos theta is acting upward, and there is another force which is acting downwards, and that is the weight. So the body is overall going in the upward direction with an acceleration A. So the upward force is F cos theta, the downward force is mg. So F net will be F cos theta minus mg, and F net will be equal to m into A is equal to this. So acceleration will be F cos theta minus mg divided by m. So I don't have the space to write, so I'm just writing it like this. So this will be your answer, which seems to be the option A. So let me see, and absolutely correct, option A is the correct answer for this question. And on it, I told you in my video when students were going for the examination, a very funny thing, that if there is a typical question and you are not able to solve it and you think like, oh my God, this question is really giving me an extra headache, then usually the answer is A. So I don't know how correct is that, but if you have to guess it ever, you can go for A. In such kind of cases when you have to think extraordinary, usually the answer is A. Okay, dear students, so this is Professor Varun. Thanks for watching the video. Keep watching. Other videos are also coming your way. All the best. Bye.